First at 10, a weather watch alert for heat, humidity, and the threat for severe weather. Your full forecast coming up.
Also on Connecticut's news station tonight, new video released from the latest arrest of Aaron Hernandez's brother. Details tonight as he's accused of plotting a school shooting at UConn.
And Connecticut lawmakers spent hours questioning state police after an audit claims troopers falsified tens of thousands of traffic tickets for more than a decade.
Fox 61, Connecticut's news station, begins with a weather watch alert.
We begin tonight tracking a threat of severe storms all across Connecticut tomorrow. Good evening. I'm Jen Bernstein.
And I'm Ben Goldman. July's weather has been chaotic in our state. We all know that. Between more than a week of flooding and potentially 2 heat waves, we're now expecting some thunderstorms that could bring some heavy rain and winds tomorrow.
We want to get right over to Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank to time out these potential storms for us. Rachel.
Yeah, a lot going on with tomorrow's forecast. We wanted to issue this alert first to give you a heads up about the heat because it'll feel like triple digits as we head through the afternoon when you combine the heat and the high humidity tomorrow. But we also wanted to let you know about these thunderstorms that they were talking about. The main window of time will be in the afternoon and early evening, let's say between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. And any thunderstorms that do end up developing run the risk of being strong to severe. Damaging winds is the most likely threat, but we're also talking about locally heavy rain that we clearly do not need. It's been the wettest July on record. And there is a chance for an isolated tornado with a bit of spin in the atmosphere. We'll be keeping a close eye on the radar. It's a small risk, but something that we can't rule out. So we'll be watching. Here's a look at some showers and storms heading our way. The first round will end up missing us, but we will see an increase in cloud cover as we head into tomorrow morning, and also that increase in humidity. Overnight lows will only be dipping back into the 70s as we head through the evening tonight. Here's a look at that heat index as we head through the afternoon, up around triple digits. And as we head through the afternoon and evening, after a hot start to the day or warm and humid start to the day, clouds will break for sun. We'll see high temperatures in the 90s and an increasing chance for some of those scattered showers and storms. They will be kind of hit or miss in nature, but again, any storm that does end up developing, we'll need to keep a close eye on the radar. The heat and humidity continue into Friday and Saturday, and the heat ends with a bang. We'll explain your full forecast coming up.
Okay, Rachel, thank you. We'll see you in a bit. With the record rain in July and some really humid conditions, the threat of mosquitoes is also on the rise. The state is reporting the first batch of mosquitoes to test positive for West Nile virus this year. Those mosquitoes were found in Wethersfield, and Fox 61's Gabby Molina joins us live there tonight. So Gabby, I hope you have bug spray on, first of all. What are experts saying about this mosquito season?
Jen, absolutely. If you have not stocked up on the bug spray yet, now is the time to do so. And if you're going to be outside, you are definitely going to want to apply it. Not just here in Wethersfield where those mosquitoes with West Nile were found, but everywhere. Experts say that just because they were found here doesn't mean that they're not existing elsewhere. And that's why everyone should be taking precautions. The extreme heat is not for everyone.
I'm not a fan of hot weather. No, it's gross. I much prefer the cold.
But mosquitoes thrive in the hot weather, especially in the humidity we've been experiencing this summer.
It's been a very active mosquito season. Should come as no surprise given all the abundant rainfall we've had, and the high heat and high humidity is driving the numbers of mosquitoes up.
For the first time this season, mosquitoes that tested positive for West Nile virus have been detected, trapped in Wethersfield, right in the middle of the state.
The fact that we detected it in Wethersfield doesn't mean that it isn't present in other sites around the state.
Dr. Philip Armstrong, director of the Connecticut Mosquito Monitoring Program, says that's why it's important for everyone to take precautions.
The good news is there's a lot we can do to really reduce our risk, and it's simple measures.
Wearing long sleeves and pants if you can, minimizing time outdoors during dusk and dawn when mosquitoes are most active, and using repellent.
I've been spraying every day on me with bug spray. Yeah, I am concerned with that.
A lot of bug spray for the kids. Definitely watching out for it.
Experts say West Nile is typically first detected in mosquitoes in Connecticut around June and July. Last year, it was found in 24 towns in 6 counties. So it'll be something they will continue to monitor closely.
This is the sort of the warning shot. You know, the first detection tells us that it's here and that it will likely continue to increase over the following weeks and months.
At this point in the season, there have been no human cases of West Nile virus reported. Experts say that tends to happen a little bit later in the summer, and they did say that mosquitoes are active until around October, so something else to keep in mind. Live in Wethersfield, Gabby Molina, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Gabby, thank you. Whether it's severe storms or these hot temperatures, stay up to date by downloading the free Fox 61 News app. There you can find live radar and hour-by-hour forecasts. It's also a great resource for breaking news and traffic conditions all across Connecticut as well. New video tonight showing the moment Bristol police arrested former UConn quarterback Dennis DJ Hernandez.
This is the latest incident with officers for the brother of former NFL player Aaron Hernandez. DJ Hernandez is accused of plotting attacks at 2 colleges. Fox 61's Jake Garcia joins us live in Bristol tonight after spending the day reviewing that new body cam video. Jake.
Well, Ben and Jen, the body camera video released by Bristol police is quick, but experts praising the officers involved, saying this could have ended much differently.
Come on, man, get on the ground for me, okay? Get on.
Body cam video showing the moments before Bristol police arrested 35-year-old Dennis DJ Hernandez for making threats to commit mass shootings at UConn, his alma mater, and Brown University, where he formerly worked as a football coach. Bristol police say before they arrived, Hernandez threatened officers over the phone and said he would be armed.
Because of that threat, the officers went out there in force.
University of New Haven professor and former FBI agent Ken Gray says officers had to weigh the threats, but also the concern for Hernandez's mental health.
He's acting very irrationally. He's emotionally disturbed, and consequently, the police have to deal with this as dealing with an emotionally disturbed person who is potentially armed.
In one of the clips, you can hear an officer make a tactical decision as Hernandez ignores orders and continues to walk towards officers.
Okay, go less lethal, less lethal, less lethal.
Gray says the officers did the right thing in this situation.
De-escalation is useful in a situation like this, but since Mr. Hernandez is walking towards the officers and he's not complying, they didn't really have a chance to do de-escalation because he was walking towards them.
In the video, right before officers subdue him, Hernandez tells police he's not armed.
I'm not armed, but get on the ground.
This marking the 4th time this year that DJ Hernandez has been arrested by police. Earlier this year, he was arrested for throwing a brick at ESPN. He was also charged with reckless driving while leading police on a chase through Cheshire. After placing him in cuffs, Hernandez asked officers for help.
Dude, I need your help. We know that.
I'm here to help you, DJ.
No, I'm.
Now, DJ Hernandez is being charged with breach of peace and making physical threats. He's being held on a $250,000 bond. A court date has been set for August 1st at 10 a.m. in New Britain's Superior Court. Live in Bristol, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Jake, thank you. Meanwhile, a woman is recovering tonight after a shooting in Windsor that police say likely stemmed from a road rage incident. It all happened right near 218 just before midnight last night. Officers say the victim went around another vehicle she thought was turning. That's when the victim says the driver pulled up alongside her car and started shooting at her. She was shot twice in the leg, but we're told she's expected to be okay.
New Haven police have arrested a man accused of stabbing another man to death in the Fairhaven neighborhood earlier this month. 46-year-old Homie Lugo Rodriguez is charged with murdering 49-year-old Robert Franklin Jr. The stabbing happened at the intersection of Lloyd and Exchange Streets back on July 15th. Franklin was known by many people in Fairhaven as Cool Rob.
So a lot of people say snitching or ratting. That made the difference that you guys loved Robert Franklin Jr., Cool Rob enough that you guys came forward immediately. We haven't even buried him, but our healing process can begin.
The common theme from everybody out in that area, in that community, was how much they did love him and how what a good person he was. And you know, this is a tragic murder, like they all are. And we just wish we could get justice this quickly for other people.
Lugo Rodriguez is a convicted felon, and he's being held on $2 million bond.
The Naugatuck man accused of killing his 11-month-old baby daughter last November appeared in court today. Christopher Francisquini pleaded not guilty to murdering his daughter Camilla just days before her first birthday. Police say he was on special parole when he killed her and cut off his court-issued GPS monitoring device. After Camilla's body was found by her mother, Francisquini went on the run for about 2 weeks' time. The FBI and police in several states searched for him before he eventually was caught at a bus stop in Waterbury. Francis Queenie is due back in court September 25th.
Well, tonight we are hearing from Connecticut lawmakers about the audit accusing state police of falsifying tens of thousands of traffic tickets. The legislature's Judiciary and Public Safety Committees held a joint forum about the report today. Hundreds of troopers are accused of falsifying nearly 26,000 tickets to make it look like more white drivers were pulled over than non-white drivers. State lawmakers questioned state police leaders today, as well as the Connecticut Racial Profiling Prohibition Project, which conducted that audit.
It's one thing to inadvertently put misinformation into a system or a database. It is something totally different when it is done deliberately, when it's done intentionally.
Today's hearing comes after the U.S. Department of Transportation subpoenaed state police records yesterday. State police are also hinting the Justice Department could open a federal investigation later this week.